Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Yukon Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. The kick goes out of bounds, and odd start to this game for sure. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. To pass. It's Provo. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? As the first down is still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Fresh set of downs, first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ncaa.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
Running game was working. Let's stick with it on first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
We bring it down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The Aggies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. That's the running back down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try the option play here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it rip. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Provo. The pocket breaking down. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
With PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And UConn's offense is back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And it's a bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The shotgun handoff here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the coaches made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the 2nd down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7, but what a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offense.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room to get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been when he left it in the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back. It's Provo. Looks right and lets it fly. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Bites into the open. He steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Ncaa. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curry.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point gets them within 4, 35-31. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets some space and on the 30. Here he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. No chance to catch him there.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lets it go quickly.
Oh, what a grab!
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
What a catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here down to multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They keep him off balance with a run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. 3rd and short here on this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Provo. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks through the tackle. Look out, room to run here. QB in the clear now. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull him and when to give him. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Cunningham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. The offense going with the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ncaa.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a 1st down. And at 1st down, right back to the running game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. 1st down here for this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Gets the 1st and still running. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To throw, it's Provo. The tight end has got it, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And UConn's offense is back out there. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Cunningham. Makes a move and breaks free. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense really clicking here.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Nice grab. It's Cunningham. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot, and they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Wide open downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. Runs through the defender.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Ball handed off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Offense in hurry-up mode. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Hands it off from the gun. Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ncaa. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. QB keeper all the way. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Design quarterback run. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Ncaa.
Important 3rd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. The Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.